Hi everybody. I am making this video today with the intention of giving anyone who may be considering doing private sessions with me an idea of how the private sessions work. Hopefully it will bring more clarity to anyone who is considering signing up for sessions with me. I am now doing group sessions. As of this video, I'm doing satsangs every Sunday, and I'm going to do a Shakti pot once a month, which is going to be more of a longer ceremonial session. If it's a small group, we'll do some individual blessings, hopefully get some chanting in there. And that will probably be more of a 2-hour session, and that will all be on my website. If you're watching this later, hopefully this still applies. But for the one-on-one, the private sessions, I would like to explain a little bit about how the sessions work, because people have been asking, and now that I am doing the sessions only in packages and not just one session, I'm sure that you would be curious and want to have a lot more information before you decide to sign up for several sessions with me. So when we start a private session together, I always talk to a person and find out what their dreams, their desires are, any issues they may be having, things that they're conscious of that they want to clear. Oftentimes many things come up during the course of our working together that you may not even be conscious of. We may go into a lot of childhood dilemmas, issues, problems, past life, if you believe in past lives, what would be considered a past life, ancestral lineage things. So oftentimes we come into this lifetime to clear things from a lineage, things that our family, our ancestors have been dealing with for a long time that we may not even know are still plaguing us or blocking our manifestations in our life, and how we deal with things, how we deal with life, how we deal with love, how we deal with everything. So we will start by just having a conversation and really getting to know as much as we can in those first moments the aspects of you that are really desiring to be known. What do you truly want? What does the heart truly want? What is the goal of life? What is the goal of working with me? I'll tell you a bit about myself. There's a lot of information on me on my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube channel. I highly recommend watching my YouTube videos because you can really get to know me and my work from watching my YouTube videos. I don't think it's a good idea to sign up for sessions without getting to know me a bit more, and that really honestly is the best way to get to know me, because I've gotten very personal in some of my videos. There are even videos with my spiritual teacher where you can see my really vulnerable side, my student side, interviews where I've interviewed other Kundalini, Shakti tradition teachers, and I take a very humble approach in those videos. And then there are also the videos where I'm teaching and where I am giving Shakti pot and transmissions and things like that. So you can see all sides of my own personality, also sides of my own journey. We are posting on my Instagram page and my Facebook page now about my own journey and timeline of my journey, photos of my journey. So I really think it's a good idea to get to know who I am and the journey that I have been through, to start to feel your way into, is it really right for us to work together? People ask if they can have a short conversation with me to work together, and I really understand that, but I honestly think you would get a lot more from perusing my various social media and really spending time with that to understand who I am. I am at some point in this video going to lead you into a meditation that will take you into your own heart space, into your own being, to really ask the divine, is this right for me? Is this work right for me? Does Kai have what I need at this point in my journey to expand into the truth of my being and into whatever my highest needs, wants, and desires are? So I will also put a timestamp if you want to come back to this again and again. If one time doesn't do it, if you do once and you're still not sure, I'll put a timestamp below so that you can come back and just do the meditation part of the video over and over again. I mean, as long as it takes 30 days in a row if you need to. Before you're sure, I want you to come to me, with that knowing this is my path. I've had people come to me who have had other teachers like Sai Baba or something like that, who said that teacher came to them in a dream or in a meditation and told them to find me and work with me. And so there are all kinds of beautiful ways that you can come to this work if you feel it is right for you. When we do sessions, I surrender to the Shakti, to the Kundalini, to the divine, to the grace of God. My only goal is to be a pure channel of light and love and consciousness for your awakening. That is my goal. And if any of my personality gets involved, I'm sure it will. It's hard for the personality not to get involved when we're in the body. But my goal is really, really, really just to surrender completely to the divine and let the divine work with you in whatever way you need, whatever you need. And that's why we really talk about it at the beginning, and we can reassess that as we work together, as things change. We go into some very, very, very deep clearing work. When the Kundalini works through me, the Shakti energy, the grace is immense. And there can be times when the clearing work is pretty intense. Because we're clearing things from our own lives, from our parents' lives, from past lives, from past relationships. So many things affect us in our journey in this life. And we clear things. We clear really, really, really deep things. And in those moments, it's even intense for me. So I'm just here to hold space. I open up the energy within myself as much as I can, and I just allow and watch the divine to do the work. I don't know what a person needs, and I could never personally do this clearing from my ego identity self. The clearings that happen are so big, I honestly don't even think the people that are in the situation are realizing how big it is in the moment. And oftentimes once things are cleared, we kind of forget about them. We forget how huge they are. So I often don't know if people even realize it in retrospect, the immense amount of clearing that's been done. It's huge. It's huge. And a lot of times the divine will tell me, you have no idea the amount of work you're doing for this person right now. And with this person. If a person's not willing to allow that clearing to happen, it's not going to happen. I can't get in there and try and clear something for someone if that person isn't ready and willing. People have asked me to work with a loved one, and it just doesn't work. If the loved one is not willing to do the work and to have something cleared, it's not going to work. So this is for you. This is work for you. This isn't, you're watching this video to say, oh, I'd love for my daughter to do that or my husband to do that. It doesn't work that way. If they decide they want to do the work, obviously I can work with them. But this really, we can do this deep, deep, deep work when somebody wants it. And your soul knows if they want it, if it wants it, if you want it. The depth of your soul and the depth of your desire knows what it wants. And it knows if it wants to do this work. And even if it gets really hard in the process of it, the soul knows that it wants to do the work. I am here as a catalyst for your journey of light. I'm here as a catalyst for your light, awakening, truth, divinity, love. Kundalini will be awakened. That's part of the process. We work with the Shakti, the Kundalini energy. That is part of the process of awakening, right? We need our Kundalini to be awakened. We need this divine force of energy to awaken within us. Oftentimes in that process, we will experience Kriyas. And Kriyas are when the Kundalini starts working within the body and she's purifying. And I say she because the Kundalini is usually portrayed as the feminine force of nature. So when we are working with different aspects of the body, we want to be really open to allowing the Kundalini to do what she needs to do to clear. And that can be your body can move in all different directions. You can shake, you can go into yoga poses. Sometimes people, when they do their sessions with me, they're literally on the floor having Kriyas, going into different yoga postures. And breathing, pranayama, different breathing can happen. Singing, voices, like when you hear me, you'll hear me in the meditation, I start speaking in different voices, so the voice of the divine can come through. All these beautiful things can happen. The mind can start going crazy with thoughts and ideas, and the idea, why am I even doing this? Why am I here? Why did I sign up for this? All of these thoughts, I can feel it all in the session. I'm aware of it, and I'm always 100% there with you. I never skip out. No matter how hard it gets, I'm always right there with you. This is part of the reason why I don't want to do just one session with someone anymore, because I really get deeply energetically involved with you when I'm doing the work with you. And that for me is a progression. And it's not just during the sessions that I'm working with you. When I'm working with someone, the energy is with you constantly. I am with you consistently. My energy is with you consistently. If you're having a hard time in the middle of the night, you wake up and something's clearing, or you're having Shakti or anything, I'm there with you. And if you pray, help me Kai, help me God, help me divine, the energy, we've made the connection and the energy is there with you. So it's not just the sessions that we're working together, it's on a consistent basis that we are working together and that the energy is working. This is why I don't do one session with someone. A lot of times people would come to me and do one session with me when they were actually with another teacher, and it started energetically, it just started getting confusing. I'm not saying you can't be with another teacher and work with me, but I like to have that consistency where we are consistently working together, consistently energetically arising into a new space of being together. So we sink into the heart space. We allow the energy to be with us in this moment. And I'm aware that some people don't know how to come into the heart space. Some people don't even know how to feel their own body, and that's okay. I know that people come to me on very different places in their journey. Some people have never meditated. We can start there. It doesn't matter. Some people have been meditating for 30 years. We can start there. People come to me that have been with the teachers that work with me astrally, because these teachers will send them to me. We get into a conversation and I recognize that we have that same lineage of yogis behind us working with us, and so that teacher will send them to me. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. If you feel called to work with me, if you feel called to do this work, if you know that it can serve you, it's perfect. You're at the perfect place, and we are in a perfect connection to do this work. I believe that everyone that comes to me to work with me, we've been connected at some other time, another lifetime, before we came into this life, another astral plane, another star system. We've been together before. We're probably still together, and it's just opening up this space for us to work together now. I don't feel that I am above or beyond anyone or anything. We are all at the same level. We're just doing this work together. And for whatever reason, I've been put in your path to do this work with you and to help you further yourself on your journey. Ideally, I like to work with people between 2 and 5 years. And that's obviously up to the person, how long they decide to stay with me. But I see big changes happen when I can consistently be with someone for that amount of time. We can work together for 2 years, and then all of a sudden some major shift will happen. After clearing and clearing and clearing, going through, levels and different things, and then all of a sudden this major shift happens after that long. So I really find it important to work consistently on a one-on-one basis to really feel the work. At this point in time, and this may change, I'm offering a 3-session introductory package, so you don't have to immediately sign up for one of the longer packages. Hopefully you can decide in that amount of time if you feel that this is really right for you to continue the work with me. I do have people that I've been working with consistently for long periods of time. Most of them are pretty private. The work we do is pretty deep. So I'm not asking any of them to put themselves out there and do testimonials, so to speak, with me. If you are one of those people and you feel like doing that, that's great. But because the work is so private, and I want you to know that if I work with you, it's very private. It's, it's like therapy session, you would never share beyond that session outside what's happening. If you decide to share the work with someone, that's great. If you decide to do testimonials, that's great. That won't ever be asked of you. So we go deeper and deeper and deeper into the divine, into the Shakti, into the Kundalini, into the awakening, into the truth of our being. The goal of this work is to go into the very depth of ourself, into the truth of our being, to find out who we truly are. The biggest question, right? Who am I? Who am I truly? What is awakening about? How can I become a better version of myself? I personally started out my life journey I'm in the hometown, my hometown, where I was kind of rooted in a Christian church with a family that was kind but very emotionally unstable. I didn't have anything to rely on or lean on, and there was abuse in my family at that time. I won't get into the details, but it was pretty deep, and I've had to work through so much. And for me personally, the Kundalini journey has massively cleared so much for me. When I was with my original Shaktipat guru at the ashram when I was 27, I'm 56 as of the making of this video, I'm 56. And I was coming out of Hollywood, the Hollywood scene. I was married to a famous musician. I dated a lot of famous people. I was a model, and I was taking acting classes at a really renowned acting school. I fronted a rock band. So I was really in that scene. I was in the rock and roll music LA scene. And coming out of that, I moved into an ashram. So I had a lot on my plate, and I had a lot to clear, and I had a lot of behaviors that I really had to look at and feel the depth of, and the pain of why I had been led in certain directions, and why there was so much pain. I had a deep, deep, deep passion for performing and for music and acting, but I couldn't purely express those things because my pain was so deep, and I recognized that my pain was so deep. And coming out of my divorce at that time, I started doing yoga, and that started awakening things in me and letting me see not only the deep spirituality that I was holding, but also the deep pain that I was holding. And I moved to Nashville to be with my sister for some time, and I met my Shaktipat guru, and things just started opening up. I had huge, massive Kundalini experiences where the divine was coming through me. And with that came massive clearings. And it was painful, and it was intense. And luckily I had the ashram and the guru supporting me at that time. There are people that are going through this and who go through Kundalini awakenings and spontaneous Shaktipat, and they don't know what's happening, and they're alone, and it's scary. And I can't imagine having gone through that alone. I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful for the way that I did have the experience. I still go through clearings at this point in my journey. Still, I don't know if it ever ends. Sometimes in the middle of the night, the Shakti wakes me up, and I have something to clear, and I have something to look at. So I'm still on my own journey. I'm still awakening. I will never put myself up on a pedestal and said, I've got it. I've got it. I know how it is, because I don't believe that. And I don't believe that about any of the teachers that are teaching now. I believe that we all still have work to do. As long as we're in a body, I believe that we all still have work to do. So that's another thing. People often come to me who have been in abusive guru or spiritual teacher relationships, and that can be some of the most painful painful drama to heal. So if that's you, know that I have worked with several people on that, and I still am working with people on that. I believe that a lot of these teachers still have a lot of work to do, and unfortunately they put themselves on such a pedestal that they can't admit it, and they can't go into their own pain and their own grief. That's something I will probably do a video series or a workshop or something on, of course, at some point. And what else? So we go deeper and deeper and deeper into those aspects of ourself. There's a lot of bliss, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of opening, there's a lot of seeing who we truly are. The reason that I was talking about my experience in LA and in Hollywood is because I am a deep creator. I have a deep passion for music and for creating. My son is a very talented musician at 17. He goes to a beautiful music school in my town. My daughter also goes to the same music school. She's an artist. She loves to create her own art. I encourage my children to be who they truly are and to express from their heart space and to find out who they truly are. Every day I encourage this within them, whatever calls to them. And I too am a musician. I have struggled with my music over the years, finding my own expression. I was a classical musician growing up, and I had some experiences where people told me I wasn't good, and I held on to that, and I've held on to that, and I've held on to that, and it's been something I've been clearing and clearing and clearing over the years. In my 20s, I could not find my voice. I couldn't open up to it. I was a classical singer. I wanted to be a rock singer. I couldn't find my voice. And I struggled, and I was in bands and I did projects, but I just could not find my voice. When I started chanting at the ashram, things really opened up a lot for me, because chanting is such a beautiful expression where you're not performing. Well, some people perform chanting, and I actually have performed chanting, but for me it's more of a spiritual, devotional act. So it's not so much about sounding a certain way or being a certain way. For me personally, my voice has opened up. I still work with my voice. I still work with opening up my voice and finding that depth or that divinity within me. So if you are an artist of any sort, working, even if you're a famous artist, there are still things that people want to release. I know from being with a famous musician and from being with several famous people, there are still struggles. There are still struggles, even though we can't really admit it to the public. There's still a lot that people struggle with in their artistic and creative journey. This work will help you open up to the deepest aspect of your truth, of your heart, of your divinity. Are you still on the path that you want to be in? Do you want to explore different areas of your path? How do we open that up? How do I release who I was and become who I know that I can be? It's all a perfect divine union that we are aiming for, right? The union of Shiva and Shakti, the union of the feminine and masculine. So this work is deep. This work is beautiful. I love working with people. I become very close to the people that I work with. Again, another reason I do not like to do just one session. We will become close in doing this work together. And I don't mean personal relationship close, but I mean there's a depth there that when you communicate with someone in the divine, in the space of the divine, a depth opens up. It's a clear depth. I am there to support you. I am there to love you in a way no one has ever loved you. If they haven't, maybe if you're lucky, you do have those people in your life. But I am there to love you and hold you and be with you in a way that's very, very, very supportive and loving and kind. So let us go into a meditation. If you are trying to decide, do I want to work with Kai? What will this feel like? What will this look like? I don't know what decision to make. Come back to this meditation as many times as you need, and hopefully it will bring you into a place of clarity. We can also ask the divine to show us a sign. Show us a sign if this is right for me. The divine will always answer us. We might have to ask a couple of times and we might not, but if you pray when you go to bed at night, is this the right decision for me? Is this something that you want me to do? God, higher self, my own divine aspect of me. Is this right for me? You will get the answer. It might not happen immediately. Take the time that you need with it. Okay, beautiful. Let us go into a meditation. So let's close our eyes. Nastara. Yarama sansara sansirana kaliyama krono kromasate. Shiva, God, Guru, Karama Sansarate. Also, this work is not about any religion or any spiritual path or any belief system. I speak a lot within the Hindu tradition because that's what comes through me. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, whatever you are, whatever you happen to be. It's all beautiful, it's all perfect. You can be atheist. It doesn't matter. We're all here in this moment experiencing the inner essence of who we are. I am Shiva, God, Guru, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the heart, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the heart, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the heart. Shava Sansarate. One more. God's grace, truth, divinity, love. God's grace, truth, divinity, love. God's grace, truth, divinity, love. What do you feel? Do you feel anything? Do you feel nothing? Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your mind. What thoughts are coming to you? What is opening up within you? What do your feet feel like right now? Your toes? What do they feel like? What's going on in your feet, in the bottoms of your feet? Is it comfortable? Is it uncomfortable? Is it a pleasing sensation? Is it an uncomfortable sensation? Shavakramasansa. Moving up into the ankles and the calves and the shins. What does the body feel like? What am I feeling in that part of my body up into the knees? What do I feel? Giving your body the chance to speak to you, to talk to you, to let you know what you need to know in this moment. Shavakarama, moving up into the thighs. Shivakaranakaramasansa, feeling the bones of the thighs, the muscles, the joints. What do I feel? What do I feel? How often do we just feel? Feel what our body needs, what our body wants. Shavakrano sansarate. Moving up into the hips, into the genitals, into the abdomen, the stomach. Feeling each of our organs that are working so beautifully for us in every moment. Our lower back. Shavasan Sarasan Shiraliya Bakru. Bibabaguma Udete Ranasan Sarasan Sig. Moving up into the solar plexus, the back of the solar plexus into the spine. Shavakronokru. What's happening there? Moving up into the chest, into the breasts, if you have breasts. Into the upper back, the mid back, upper back, Shava, shoulder blades. Shiva, since what's happening here? What is our heart doing? How is our heart speaking? Nyabasan Sarabasan Srete. Upper chest, shoulder blades. Shoulders. What does the body feel in this moment? Moving down through the arms, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, tips of our fingers. What are we feeling? Ma 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 guru makramasan sariyapakru haravasan sarasan shiratakara, deeper, 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 deeper into us. What are we feeling? Shiva sansara, deeper, 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 deeper into us. What are we feeling? Allowing the throat to open in grace right here, right now. Allowing the throat to open in grace right here, right now. Allowing the throat to open in grace right here, right now. Shiva sansarya mokru, opening in the throat, opening, opening, opening in the throat. Shavakarunokru, opening, opening, opening in the throat. Shavakaranakaraliana karapache. Harama sansare kalyande guru shanshaye karama sansarye guru shanshaye karamate guru. Back of the skull. What's happening in the back of the skull? Shiva Kramasansa, what's happening in the nose, the nasal cavity? Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shabasan Sarasan Shirata, the eyes, what's happening in the eyes, the eye sockets, the back of the eyes. Shiva Kronosan Sariya Makrana, the forehead, what's happening in the forehead? Do we feel the forehead? Do we feel it opening, expanding, enlightening? Shiva Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim Sabakrama Sansariya Bakrama Sansari Shiarate, the back of the head, the skin on the back of the head, the scalp, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening. Tune in. Feel Shiva Kramasan, there we go, opening, 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 opening. Where are we listening from? Tuning into the depth of our listening. Where are we listening from? Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shava Kramasan Sariya Bakrotokru Haratanda Kali Shiva 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 Shiva. Where are we listening from? Where are we listening from? Where are we listening from? Shiva Shiva Sham Sham, opening up the ear canals, opening up the ears, the inner ears. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shava Kramasan. There we go. Deep, 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 deep. Upper forehead, upper forehead. Top of the head, Shivakar, what are we feeling? What are we opening up to? Shanta Karabate. Harabakaramasan Salyeba Tandarete Shanshibe Rana Karabasan Sarate. I am Guru, 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 Guru. Karana Masan Sharave Shanshiva Sansare Sanshirete Kariyeta Karaliyamate. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Karama. Allowing any saints, any energy of grace that wants to be with us now. Who are the saints that are around us? Who are the guides that are guiding us? Who are the angels? Who are the ancestors that are with us, that are guiding us, that are allowing us to see the truth within ourselves right here, right now? Opening up our crown chakra on the top of our head, opening up the energy of grace on the top of our head. Shiva Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim, allowing these beings that are here to help us on our journey, on our path in this life, allowing these beings to float into our body, into our being, into our essence, so that we can hear their voices, so that we can understand where they are guiding us, where they are directing us. What are they trying to show us in this moment? Listening deeply. Shiva. Shiva. Are there guides around you? Are there spirits around you? Is there a devotional quality within you that allows yourself to accept divinity as your own truth? We are divine. Each and every one of us is divine. No one is more divine than we are. We are all divine. We are all perfectly divine. We are all freely divine. We see the truth within us as the perfection of divinity. Shiva Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim Savasan Serevete. Invite the beings into your sphere now, who can guide you, who you trust, who can guide you, who you trust. These are high beings of light. These are God beings. These are divine beings that we are inviting into our space now. If there are any lower energies that you're feeling around you, ask them to depart. Leave your space. These are divine energies that we are inviting in now. We're inviting in all the divine energies of grace, all of the divine energies of grace, all of the guides who are here to help us achieve our highest goals in this lifetime. What did I come here to do? Who am I? Shiva Kramasan Sarate. Beautiful Kramasan, beautiful Kramasan Sarate. Opening up the crown, opening up to unite with divinity, with truth, with love. You know the truth for you. No one else can tell you your truth. Not a parent, not a teacher, a guru. They can suggest to you, they can tell you what they see and feel for you, as I will do, but only you can know your deepest divine truth. My goal is to bring you into your own divine self so that you can see within yourself who you truly are. Shavakrama, you can experience for yourself your own divinity. The days of worshiping another being as divine have come to an end. We need to find the divine within ourselves. Then we worship the divine in everything and everyone around us. We recognize the beings who have found that within themselves because they're an example for us to follow. And they can help us. They can lead us back into our divine self, but we never forget our true self when we're with another being of light. Shava, we want to find our true self more deeply when we are with another being of light. Opening up to the divine grace within us. Shiva Krona, opening up to the Shakti, the Kundalini, the grace that is awakening within us now. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shiva Krama Sincerity. I am opening, 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 opening. Divinity is who I am. Truth is who I am. Love is who I am. What do I truly want on this earth plane? Did I come here to act? Did I come here to sing? Did I come here to powerfully put myself in a position of authority so that I can show others the way to grace, truth, and divinity and love? What is my true path? Am I a nurse? Am I a doctor? Am I helping people in that way? What is my true path? Am I a teacher? Do I work with children? The children, to brighten their futures, to tell them the truth, to show them who they truly are? Am I a counselor? Am I a book editor? Am I a pilot? Am I a flight attendant? Serving people in that way, every job. If it is our true job that we came here to do, we're serving people. Am I a janitor? Do I clean so that other people can experience the grace and the beauty of a clean, beautiful, energetically alive space? Imagine being a janitor for a very powerful, influential building. Imagine how much grace you could bring into that space so that the work that people are doing there is enlightened, is alive, is graceful, is free. What is the work that we came here to do? What did we come here to experience? Am I a parent? Is my job to bring my children up in a holy, divine, beloved household? Shiva Karma Sansara, am I a cook? A chef? Am I an artist in that way? Shiva Sansara Sansariya Bakrana Karma Sansariya Bakranate Karma Sansarva Sanchirateke. Am I a secretary? Am I here to help someone else serve their purpose on this earth plane? Did I come to help serve a certain person do their work? Is that my path? Is that my journey? What is my personal journey? That's what we go into in these sessions. What are you here to do? What is your highest vision of light? What is your highest goal? What is your highest journey? Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shiva Karma Karma Sansari Makrona Karabasa Saratakariata Kuru Haratanda Rada Didi Dum 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 Dim Dim Da Karama Sansari Shanshavat Sansi. Maybe I came to be a politician. Maybe I came to bring light and love into that space, into the political arena. Shiva Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim Sabakarma Sansari Bakrona Karma Sasarate Harabasan Sarchiratende Kurma Karma Sansari Makrona Karavasa. So there we go, opening, 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 gracefully receiving love, 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 gracefully receiving love. There we go, Shada Guru. I am Shiva, 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 Guru, 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 Guru. So now sinking deeper into the heart, into the space of love within us. If you don't know what that means, just put your attention on your chest. Shiva Sansarali, and just focus on your chest. Feel yourself breathing in and out. Feel the air coming in and out of your body. Shiva Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim Savarakanim, and just focusing on the depth of who I am, the depth of my being, the depth of my own truth. This might take practice. We might need to do this several times before we start to feel something within us. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shiva Karma Karma. And in this space we ask our guides, we ask God, we ask the divine We ask the Shakti, we ask the Kundalini, we ask grace, we ask love. We ask our highest divine true self. We ask whoever we happen to look up to as a guide in this lifetime. We ask, we ask, we ask. Is this a powerful decision for me to work with this person in divine light and divine love? Is this a powerful decision for me? Is this something that I need on this part of my journey to work with this person? Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shava Krama 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 Kramata Hibaranasa. Is this a powerful decision for me? Will this help my journey? Will this show me? Will this guide me deeper into the true aspects of me? Finding what I want to find, what I need to find, what I know is within me already. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shava Krama 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 Krama. Can I surrender deeply within myself so that I can find the truth of me with this person? Will this person help me to find who I truly am? Being the divine depth of me. Shiva Korono Karma Sansariya Bakru Haranasi Si Sam Sam Sum Sum Sim Sim Sabra Karna Karabeshite. I am Shiva 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 Shiva. Going deeper and deeper and deeper into the depth of who we truly are. Going deeper and deeper and deeper into the depth of who we truly are. Going deeper and deeper and deeper into the depth of who we truly are. Shiva Korono Karma Sansariya Bakru. I am Shiva 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 God Guru. Shiva 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 God Guru. Harate Shuf. Your love is the depth of who you truly are. Your love is the depth of who you truly are. You can go deeper, deeper, deeper into your own love. Every day go deeper. Every day find the truth of you. Every day find the depth of your being. Explore the journey with me if you feel to. Let's explore this journey together. Let's feel this light and this love within our hearts together. Let's be in this angelic quality of grace every day together. As I said, when I work with someone, it's not just during the sessions that we're working. We are constantly working together when you make the commitment to be with me in this space, because you are with the divine. You're with God, you're with love, you're with truth. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shava Krama Sansarate. It's God's grace that we are working with, only God's grace. Everything else falls away. We are only in God's grace in these moments together. Shiva Shiva Sham Sham Shum Shum Shim Shim Shavasan Sarvasan Sarate Aramate. I have worked very, very hard on my journey to be able to do this work with people. It's not something I take lightly. I have worked very hard. I went through so much pain in the early parts of my life. I had my Kundalini awakening, and I have gone through so much depth in the past 30 years since my Kundalini awakening. So much depth, to the point where I didn't think I would be able to take it. It was so intense. And I would pray to God, I would pray to my guides, what is happening? I don't want to do this anymore. It's too much. I can't handle it. And they told me it's so that I can do this work with others. It's so that I have the capacity to handle the energy to do the extremely intense work that needs to happen to allow others to find their own depth and their own truth and their own divinity. I didn't have a guide like this. I had beautiful teachers, but I didn't have someone who could take me so deeply into this space and just be with me in this space. I wish I did. I really wanted it. I really wanted it in those moments. So here I am, if you're feeling called to do this work with me. If you're feeling called, and your heart will know, and God will show you, and the divine will open up to you and let you know if this is right for you. Sit with this as many times as you need to, till the answers come to you. We will make a prayer now. God, divine, power of grace, divinity, truth, universe, openness, whatever it is that I find true to me. I ask that you give me signs and synchronicities that will show me, if I'm not sure about this work, that will show me that this is right for me. If it's right for me, that this is right for me. If I have money challenges, show me that the money is available for me to do this work with Kai at this time. I pray that the money shows up. I pray that the time shows up, and I pray that the synchronicities and the signs appear to me to show me what I need to know, what I need to see, what I need to feel. Beautiful. Okay, everyone, I hope that helps. I receive a lot of emails, people asking about working with me or asking questions. And if I have sent you this video as a response to one of those emails, please take it to heart that I love you. It's not that I don't want to answer your email. I just don't literally have time to answer every single person's email and to spend time with everyone discussing this with them. I really encourage you to spend time on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my Facebook, getting to know me, getting to know who I am. Are you comfortable with me as a being? Are you comfortable with the work that I'm sharing, the grace that I'm giving? Shiva Krama Krama Sansariva Krana Krama Sansarat Sanshirete Guru 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 Guru. I also have 2 beautiful children, as I mentioned. So I need to leave time for my children. I need to leave time for my life, as well as doing this work. So I actually only have a limited number of spaces to work with people one-on-one. But after that, we always have the group sessions, which are also very beautiful. And if it's a smallish session in Shaktipat, then I will work with each person individually too. Okay, beautiful. I love you all. Thank you so much for sitting through this and allowing yourself to feel the energy of grace with me and opening up to the world of light that we are, that everyone is, that we will always be. I love you very much. If it feels right to you, I hope to hear from you. And I wish you all well and beauty and light and love. And I will see you very, very soon. I'm also releasing new music this year, which is hopefully Shakti infused. That is my goal with my music. So hopefully that will help bring more light into your life as well. Songs will be on my YouTube channel as they come out. And I'll see you all soon. Jai Ma.